Welcome to Courtside, everyone, a discussion of the post-election litigation. We're day 21 after the election. That's 3 weeks since it. The Trumpistas are finally smelling the coffee, some of them even kind of loosely acknowledging reality. Most importantly, GSA Emily is finally letting the transition happen, though she can't quite bring herself to say that she has ascertained that Biden is the president-elect. Because that, after all, would require telling what Americans have referred to as a truth. And we all know what happens to a Trump employee that tells a truth. They spontaneously combust. Certifications in the states are pouring in. We had Michigan yesterday, as we talked about. Today, the Pennsylvania legislature and the governor signed their ratification. North Carolina and Nevada have certified as well, though I believe the governor in Nevada still has to sign the formal certification. And in court, the litigation count stands at 1 out of 37 cases that Trump has won. I grew up a Chicago Cubs fan, and that's just bad, even by Cubs standards. And today he lost yet another case in Nevada. This one argued that the ballot processing machines were flawed, and the whopping evidence it cited in its complaint was Tucker Carlson's transcript of Tucker Carlson's news program. Today there was also a new lawsuit that was filed by Trump allies in Wisconsin. The lawsuit alleges, and I'm not kidding, that Mark Zuckerberg donated millions of dollars to circumvent Wisconsin's absentee voter laws, and they try to stop certification. I don't think I'm going to lose any sleep over that one. And I also won't lose sleep over Trump's new promised federal lawsuit that's an omnibus lawsuit that's supposed to wrap up all the allegations from all the states. Now, we know that math isn't quite Trump's strong suit, but I will remind you that 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 equals 0. And that's all he's been able to allege in these various states. And here's another thing. If you're bringing an election lawsuit, you don't wait till 3 weeks after the election or longer to do so. You bring that thing right away. You don't go talking about it. It's just like Trump's coronavirus strategy. It's all talk and no action. For litigation, of course, that's a really big deal because the whole point of litigation is to be equitable. And there's a doctrine called laches, which is all about preventing plaintiffs from having delay. As the phrase goes, you can't just sit on your hands. Finally, the only last thing that happened today was a lawyer, or maybe just Jenna Ellis, tweeted that state legislatures in Pennsylvania, Arizona, and Michigan will be holding hearings on the 2020 election. And she said they're going to present evidence of proof that there's fraud and so on. That's good because so far they've claimed to be presenting that evidence in court and they've gotten nowhere. The presentation is going to be handled by one Rudy Giuliani, which I guess proves the old adage, which if first you don't try, lie again. See you tomorrow.